Okay, cool. We play just some uh, TurtleRogue. TurtleRogue.
Back from your adventures? Valera versus Rexar.
Against Hunter.
Watch your...
Against Hunter can always be a little bit tricky. Like, it's really interesting. I don't know about the mulligan. It's so complex. I mean, some are saying, Belcher. Belcher too slow usually. But on the other hand, Belcher is a really good card against Face Hunter. You would really like to have it. And I have to say, if I already have the SI7, I'm really considering keeping the Belcher. And what about the Fan of Knives? Fan of Knives is like a card. I didn't like it too much. Somebody told me it should be good against Face Hunter, but I'm not sure. But I guess we can keep it. Yeah, it gets it. But if we keep this, we cannot keep this. But if we keep Fan of Knives, while it is good against Unleash the Hounds if they flood the board, against Snake Trap, against Leper Gnome, against Web Spinner Leper Gnome. So it's not completely unreasonable to keep it. And that's actually the question. So what can we expect? Can we expect Leok? And if he plays Leok, how do we react? Well, we would need to kill the spider first. I guess without the poison we can also just do it, right? But then I have to say it's not that easy, because if we kill it, we can give him a potential drop, which would be bad. I doubt that he will coin into Beast anyways, into Animal Companion anyways. Like, why should he? And if he plays Knife Juggler or whatever, we can just save this weapon charge. So I think we should let it live, as a matter of fact. It's only 1 damage, and and as I said, we also give him a kind of a drop. So perhaps he shoots, who knows. If he shoots, it was definitely a very good result.
I'll show them.
And if he does this, we want to Fan of Knives, right? Oh, here he is. Our friend, Captain Greenskin. So we can either play this guy for -1, or we can just play this for +1. For breaking, I mean. Let's break even, the other ones. Yeah. I don't know whether we should play the SI there. It's a 3/3, he can trade those anyways, so we just got 1 card. I would not say for free, but with his secrets I'm always a little bit it's always a little bit problematic, right?
So many options.
So what is it? We can either play Zap and Dagger Up, resulting in -1, or we can actually poison and do one of those other guys, but then we risk running into a trap, or we risk, we also forfeit 1 mana by doing that, but it is stronger, right? Because otherwise we can never do that, or Is it not true? What's our next turn if we dagger up and zap? Captain Greenskin, right? He replaces it, we play Captain Greenskin. I think we should just do that. And if it's Snake Trap, well, that would be bad. But if it's anything else, we can just... Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. But this also prepares a little bit against Freezing Trap. Perhaps it was dumb. Perhaps it was dumb. I mean, I don't know, right? I mean, if we throw the poison, we have -1 because of like increasing the amount of damage only on 1 charge, not on 2. So that's that results in -1. But we have now standard hit, not even that great, right? And then we have then we have +1 as an agent, so it's like break even. Whereas this definitely cost -1. But if it's Snake Trap, then it's really bad. But we have Blade Fury for it eventually. The other play would have been Zap and Dagger up. That would have then resulted in us. Well, he replaces it, of course, because I mean it's in curve, so he just replaces it. And if you then play Captain Greenskin, he does even have a good attack. We cannot get rid of him, so I guess it was a play. And he stayed mana inefficient because of that. I don't know. Now, I mean, Captain Greenskin, I don't know whether Emperor's Horizon would have been really better here. No clue. So either it's Dagger Up and Edwin, or it is Captain Greenskin. Captain Greenskin is +3/+2 instead of the dagger.
Many options.
Oh, what was that? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess. Okay. I don't know. Like, the admin would have forced him to attack it with a bow, right? Or not? So it's explosive, freezing, or bear trap. And with the attack on his face, we would trigger all of those. So we don't really like to do that, right? No, I guess we don't. Yeah. Zapping the toad is like complete nonsense, right? Zapping the toad. Zapping the toad. Well, it sounds like utter nonsense to me, I don't know. Yeah, zapping the toad can only be bad, right? Yeah, it's nonsense. Unless we... I mean, we could eviscerate the toad. No, we get a bigger at the next turn. What? Wait. Did I miss that? Oh, we did not attack. Never mind, I'm stupid. I thought we, for whatever reason, never mind that play. That was simply, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I know, I thought we already attacked something, but it was not correct. I thought we were already attacking... Never mind, it was simply incorrect. I thought we already attacked, but it was not true. We didn't. And that now cost the game, or what? Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, don't do that at home. Yeah. We could also zap that, but not really, right? We just eviscerated. Or do we care that he got it in his hand? You could zap, eviscerate and deal the damage in his face. Or we just dagger up, but then this is smaller. Yeah, I've seen better stuff. Yeah, with the freezing trap. Yeah, sure. And what would it have been? It would have not attacked. Would have gotten freezed now. At least one guy would have gotten freezed. But he could have perhaps not replayed the trap. And yeah, that was not very clever. We could have now brought him to 22, but also, I mean, even if he hit, it's not enough anyways. So, that was pretty bad. Otherwise, we would have procced it this turn. If this is also freezing, he could have not replayed the trap, he could have not attacked our face. Yeah, of course, it would have been better. We don't have to talk about that. Yeah, we need to Blade Flurry, right? Yeah, sure. So it's another freezing, or what is it? Perhaps. So should have we attacked? Not sure. It's also not like very clunky, our hand. So it's snakes or freezing. What is it anyway? We need to attack, right? Because the thing is, if it's like we need to attack because otherwise we cannot win. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate to have 3/7 mana guys in the hand. But I don't know about it actually, like, yeah, this guy, I don't know. Now we can proceed. Right, I mean, this is already too much damage. Yeah, perhaps it was due to the misplay, I guess. Because the misplay resulted in him dealing 3 more. Otherwise it would have been close, not sure. I don't know why I thought it's not freezing. Weird. Yeah. Very weird.
Watch your back.
I would keep all. I mean, Fan of Knives is usually too slow, but it's a good deploy. So yes, it is too slow, but it's a good deploy. So what I'm talking about is, with this, it gets fast enough that it's not slow, so it's simply a good deploy, full stop. Yeah, there is like, yeah, it's simply that. It's simply a good deploy if you have this too. These are, well, simply tempo, tempo, super tempo. Yeah, and this is blocking him later, which is also good. Yeah, how would we like to do it? I guess with the Belcher we cannot spend the coin. I guess we want to wait one turn, take some damage. Backstab. Backstab.
Too soon.
Okay. We assume that he plays something else, and this is better.
It's getting hot in here.
We have the prep dragon. Oh, come on, guys. What is that? Backstab, backstab.
So many options.
Prep fan of knives. Hit. Perhaps. But it also uses a lot of resources, I'm not sure. But then we don't take additional damage. But it's so expensive, and I'm really not sure whether we should have not just waited for the dragon this turn.
This guy's toast.
Keep in mind that we can of course also draw something like this. Then we don't have to tank it and this goes in. No. If we wait one more turn, we can wreak havoc with a dragon prep fan and with the backstab. But I doubt that we want to take another turn. We could have fan of knives, but that's nonsense. Yeah, I think it's close. I think it's really close. In the face. Hey, guys. Of course in the face, yeah. Like, come on, guys. In the face. Just in the face. Does he really think that he will be able to do 15 face damage without breaching through the taunt? Does he really think that? I think we have bad news for him. I think it won't happen, even if he draws a lot of cards. The amount of damage is with stuff like Rockbiter and what is this other thing? Doomhammer. Like, this is how he actually can beat the damage. But if you have stuff like this, he just doesn't go through. Yeah. And we don't want that he comes through, right? So we just play the Belcher. We could also dagger up and Edwin, resulting in hitting this. How much is he overloaded? 2. So in theory he could play a Doomhammer in theory. But weapon charge means more damage. And more damage in his face. 2. If he has a Doomhammer, it represents 4 damage. But if he has only burn, he needs to burn, but he could also other charges or what. Perhaps it's risky, perhaps it's too risky not to play the Belcher. But with the Edwin we deal 1 more damage in the face and provide a 4/4. And keep also in mind that he cannot burn this then, right? So because he played this, he can now burn that. And perhaps we don't want that he can burn the Belcher. I'm not sure. I think it's close. But it appears that he doesn't want to burn the Belcher anyways. So, yeah, so never mind. Yeah. If he doesn't want to burn the Belcher anyways, yeah, if he doesn't want to burn the Belcher anyways, then. What was that turn? We could have also played Zap. Was it wrong to play it how we played it? Not really, right? I mean, he does have a 0-2 taunt. Yeah, we can shortly talk about that. So the other option would be Zap. So we can as well Zap a 2/3 Wolf, play the Blood Mage, play 6/6 Edwin, attack the Taunt Totem with the Dragon, attack the other one with the Belcher. Is it better or not? So okay, so 2 options. Option number 1, Blood Mage, Blade Flurry, resulting in 3 damage into his face and another 7 from our minions, +1/+1 on the board. So if we play the Zap and we play Blood Mage and Edwin, it results in having 7 more on the board, so 6 more next turn. But on the flip side, we would have not dealt damage this turn. On the other hand, we still have the Blade Flurry then, so next turn we would have inflicted more damage, right? But on the other hand, the Blade Flurry was also for free because we had, like, I don't know. Can we just talk shortly about the turn 2? Like, there was not turn 3, was it, right? Where we actually decided to play backstab, prep fan of knives in order to attack the golem. I mean, of course we can do that. If we face tank the golem, what does it mean for us? While face tanking the golem means 3 damage. If you let it alive, it means 5 damage. But if you play next turn coin Drake, backstab prep fan. It's also not a big difference, right? We could have not done it otherwise because it's still... No, I think it's fine. I think that's okay. Your prep fan always comes well along with each other. As a second prep. Yeah, and it's not Zoo or what? Paw. If this is not Zoo, that would be really ugly because our hand is pretty unpretty. It doesn't need to mean that this is Zoo. It could as well not be Zoo. So we got an Edwin here. Yeah. Ultra YOLO. Yeah, Ultra YOLO is just playing everything, but yeah, sure. A single alt then, and we are completely done. And it's not even that great. Attack, prep, fan,
Options.
SI7. Or is it just attack, prep, fan?
Choose
I don't know. Or just prep, fan, Edwin, or something like this. How do you like it? Oh, I'm confused here. I don't know. No, we should have.
This guy's
I don't know. We should have. The Imking boss is completely. I don't know. Shutting us down. Prep fan, Edwin. That would have been it. Not. Guys, what the fuck? Yeah, we should have played Prep Fan Edwin, but we didn't. Now we have the problems. So let's do Prep Fan. We can just YOLO the Edwin, right? I guess we just YOLO the Edwin.
lights out.
So what if we attack it first? No. This poison, Edwin, and no hit, I think. And next turn, play Flurry SI7. No hit, we said. Yeah, no hit. Yeah, if he doesn't have an owl, that was even better. Because, I mean, against a 12-12 Edwin, he will have a hard time against a 12-12 Edwin, I assume. So, if he doesn't have an owl, that was definitely better. Oh, he doesn't have an owl. This poor lad. Yeah, that's like really, really unfortunate, I have to say. Really unfortunate.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, that's really rough. But he hit 1 damage on the Edwin. So an execute would do it.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, just because of POs and stuff. Just getting rid of this guy. And what is here? That feels much better now. Okay. I mean, we did the Blade Flurry for these 2 minions. I'm not sure. I mean, but yeah, I guess so. What's the alternate play? We wanted to do the Blade Flurry because otherwise SI7 has no. Otherwise SI7 doesn't get this bonus. Yeah, so SI7 with bonus. SI7 with bonus. We want to do it. Yeah, sure. Sure. We just do it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of close plays, I have to say. Oh yeah, the BGH and Hunter wrecked us. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, that was not very good.
Watch your back.
Yeah. Well, if you have poison already, I guess it's reasonable to keep it. I guess. We got poison already and it's a really, really good combo, so why not? Yeah, a lot of nice cards incoming here for us. Definitely good things. Yeah, that could be a lot of cards. Coin, poison, prep, blade, flurry, Edwin, or something like this. I mean, the alternate is what? Coin, SI? Is it an alternate play? Well, it is okay, we could also backstep it, but if we coin backstep, we don't want to SI, right? Then we want to play Edwin. Always so complicated. Coin, backstep, SI, next turn dagger up. Then we can poison Edwin. Perhaps blade flurry. No, I mean. There's also secret activation. I'm confused. It's a really weird turn.
Put this apple on your head.
So many. Here we go.
This guy's toast.
Reporting for duty.
So many options.
Dagger up. Prep blade flurry. So prep blade flurry, dagger up, attack. Or poison, prep blade flurry, Edwin. The one gives us the poison, the other one deals 2 more damage, 2 less damage for us.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh shit, it was like a prep blade flurry, this guy, dagger up, and this. Yeah, that's I don't know. The one gives us a 2-2 Edwin, like a 2-2 more Edwin. And the other one gives and 2 less damage and 2 more damage in his face. So more. No, not more. Like, yeah, 2 more damage in his face, 2 less damage in ours. For that we get the weapon. Yeah, it was the right quality as keeper, of course, but I was actually, yeah, I mean, doesn't always need to keep the, have to keep the keeper, have to have the keeper. Weapon SI can kill this, but why should we? Also, the dragon should be better on board. We can also dagger up and poison next turn, right? So, what I'm saying is, do we even do it? And this attack is not. But we could do this one. Then we have Fan of Knives SI or Dagger Up Poison SI. Oh. Yeah, okay, why not? We want to break the weapon anyways, right? So it's reasonable. And he's still at 26, like, that's okay. I mean, I don't think we have to raise him here. What do we do against who am I? Okay. I see you. Fine. Yeah, option into ICU, perhaps not, but like, just fine. I could also dagger up in this, but why should we? Him or Lothep? Who's better? In this case, Sorensen, I mean, Sorensen would have been too slow. So Greenskin, I don't know. This particular situation is probably doesn't matter. Yeah.
I wonder.
We will see.
Reporting for duty.
Shields up. Red alert.
No, interesting. Yeah, I think we have bad news for him. Incredibly bad news, guys. You could say. Which are those? Well, naturally for 2. Don't you want to hit it first then? Like Fan of Knives for 2. Poison hit. Oh yeah, we hit it first and then we Fan of Knives or what? Or do we Fan of Knives first? What if this gets the buff then? We can then still zap it, but we need zap for other stuff perhaps. Dagger up and hit? No, this is fine. This.
This guy's toast.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
What? Avenge oder was?
Hey, lights out.
I got the best deals
Yeah.
anywhere.
Okay. So it is this competitive spirit thing. Yeah. I mean, the Thorson would have not been better, so it's not straightforward.
Reporting for duty.
lethal. Like this is 8, 15, 20.
Hey, lights out. Get down!
Oh, the animations are like so ultimatively ultra duper slow. like yeah. Okay. Hiya, cool guys. Yeah. Skill receives a bonus star. Payum. Yeah, what I'm saying is Secret Paladin, obviously always very happy if you win against Secret Paladin. Don't tell me that he ran out of cards. Yeah, I mean, I know he ran out of cards, but... I mean, yeah, sure, if you run Secret Paladin, sometimes that can happen. What? Because we will have like a higher fluctuation of cards, we will always need to spend more money on golden cards. Yeah, that's true, that will probably very well be expensive. Somebody said he spent 2,000 and now they are useless. Yeah, but what a pity. 2,000 euro crafting golden decks and now they rotate out. Okay. Oh, it's only basic cards, original and 1 year old cards. Okay. I thought a little bit more. Oh yeah, 2 years, right? But. Yeah, the connotation wild mode. Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whether we could have played that better. Yeah, interesting thing, right? I mean, there was one turn where the Knife Juggler went big, and there I was really thinking whether we should have released the Edwin there. But if we would have done that, the Edwin would have got shrinked and we would have lost the game. So, yeah, the SI should have been better there. And that we then produced the big Edwin. Oh, there was a thing about the poison. So we keep a weapon, and we are 2 life less, and he's 2 life higher, but his life count didn't matter anyways. And for that, we got the poison into our hand, and the dagger charge. But our Edwin would have been too smaller. So it's very simple. If he can handle Edwin, it's the better play, or it was the better play, what we played. But if he cannot handle Edwin, then the other one is better. But I have to say, if he cannot handle Edwin, we win anyways, don't we?
Put this apple on your head.
That's ballsy, but he's right that we cannot handle him, unfortunately. It's bad.
Shields up. Red alert.
Don't tell me that he also had the shield bot in his hand. Do you play the Knife Juggler first then? I'm not sure. Yeah, cool. Cool guys, yeah. Very cool. We could attack and Blade Flurry. Or we poison,
Choose
attack. I'm confused. I'm actually very confused. It's weird.
Here we go.
So there were a lot of options. We could have also hit this and Blade Flurry.
Shields off. Red alert.
Yeah, I was a little bit reluctant to play the Blade Flurry too quickly. I'm not sure. He had like kind of a lot of options there. But I think if you spend the Blade Flurry too early, especially with having Dragon Prep Blade Flurry, it could probably pretty much backfire. Was it mid-range? Perhaps even. Huh.
Choose soon.
The backstep, huh? If he buffs this guy, runs this in there, and then we also need the backstep anyways. I think it's fine.
I'll never tell.
Reporting for duty.
Choose soon.
Yeah, okay, sure. And we could have prevented that by...
Who am I? None of your business.
What? No redemption left, right? So it jumps into that.
I wonder.
Revenge, noble sack.
Choose soon.
already had double, yeah. Did he already have double, yeah, I didn't count the secrets, unfortunately. I forgot about the secrets, I think. Did you already have double noble sacrifice? Or did you already have double avenge?
None may steal our secrets.
No. You also already played consecration.
I wonder.
Pay attention, class.
I really forgot what the secrets were. Damn. What? So he has. I don't know. But we need to do this anyways, right?
I can choose soon.
There was one avenge. We need to do this anyways, so it doesn't matter really.
I'm ready to
So this, we have to do this. And do this. This. No, we don't need to do that. Oh no, wait, shit. Never mind. Yeah. I need to attack. Yeah, not very awake today.
Put your faith in the light.
Oh no. Oh yes. Okay.
I'm ready to learn. I shall do as you say.
Okay. Okay,
As you say.
5. Okay.
I shall do as you say. I'm ready to learn.
So the question is, should we take this 7? If we take this 7, we die in 2 turns. But he dies in... No, he doesn't die in.
Instructions.
So we can just do this, I guess.
Do as you say.
15, 18, 21, 24. 4, 7, 15, 18, 21. No.
None of your business.
Uha, guys, uha. And was ist das schon wieder? Hey, I don't know, what was missing now on secrets? We already encountered double noble sacrifice. I really forgot to count. I'm completely messed up in this game. So what secret is missing? I don't even know what secret is missing. Let's just take this.
As you say.
Okay, yeah, there were so many noble sacrifices. So what? You say we misplayed this horribly. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I shall do as you say.
So what is this? This goes here, yeah. And do we even set up lethal at least, or don't we? If we do this, I guess we set up lethal, so we can do this. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's simply lethal. He doesn't have Tyrion any longer. It's only Belcher, right? What happens if he plays Belcher? If he plays Belcher, we die eventually. Because if he plays Belcher, hits our face. We cannot get rid of him. We will draw something, right? So it should be over. There are no Noble Sacrifices, no Tyrion, so Belcher is the only card which helps him. Oh. Yeah, I know we didn't play that optimally. Oh, he could also have True Silver, then he needs to break the weapon in order to do that. Yeah, so the deck is so strong that you can even play completely badly and still get hacked. Where's our winning streak? And where's our level 9? Okay, I have to restart the software. Yeah, you can even play really badly and it doesn't matter. The deck still wins. Against Secret Paladin. That may be true. Huh.
Ready for an adventure?
We should go through the game again because it was really weird. So, like a lot of bad plays actually. What did he play? No. He didn't play the whole bunch. He only played Dr. 6 and Dr. 8. Yeah. If I'm not reading the comments in the chat, why do you write the comment then? Okay. What was that? Savid, Strifebro and Eloise were invited to discuss with Blizzard about it. Yeah, I mean, I also got invited to discuss with Blizzard about the change. So it didn't came from nowhere. Like, I'm not super surprised. But yeah, basically that. Like, they asked like the community members and not community members. I guess they wanted to change it, and then they saw whether like there are very big concerns about it. And yeah, I mean, I also had an opinion to that, but obviously that's not for public purposes. Okay. So what is here? The Paladin thing. Yeah. No. I mean, we can misplay, but if we misplay, we also have to take a look at it. That's without any question. How long do you stream? 1 hour. Yeah, or we make a break. Because it's break time. Let's talk about this game first, and then if we finish the analysis of this game, we make a break happen. So what is this? Here. Aha! Yeah, I mean, there's a Pudel's Kern. Yeah, there we can just directly come to the important things. So, I mean, you see a poison exploding here, but like we still have the poison in the hand. So I think the funny thing is we have 3 options. Option number 1, poison, kill. Option number 2, poison, attack, Blade Flurry. Option number 3, attack, Blade Flurry. And all 3 are completely different. So let's talk about those. Okay, I think easiest is to compare the poison play with the Blade Flurry play, because both plays inflict or need 1 card to be played. The one is the poison, the other one is a Blade Flurry. Keep in mind that the Blade Flurry is definitely better in the hand than the poison, because the Blade Flurry goes with a 3/1 weapon, whereas the If you play the Blade Flurry, now we have a poison without the Blade Flurry. Okay, and a poison without the Blade Flurry obviously weaker than a poisoned weapon online with a Blade Flurry in the hand. Okay, whatever. So, what are the differences? I think it's also very nice to compare because with both things we hit the Knife Juggler. Okay, so with the Blade Flurry play, what happens is we also remove the Divine Shield. We also deal 1 damage. It's über nonsense, right? Like, we also remove the Divine Shield, we lose this 3-1 weapon, and you don't, like... We have the same amount of cards in the hand, but the card quality in our hand is higher otherwise. And otherwise we have a 3-1 weapon, and all of that for 1 Divine Shield. So never mind the Blade Flurry play, complete nonsense. What about attacking this and directly Blade Flurry? So we save 1 life because we would not hit the Knife Juggler. And as a flip side, we would lose a 3-1 weapon. Yes, we would inflict damage to the face, but that's completely irrelevant at this point of the game. So it's a 3-1 weapon. It's a 3-1 weapon. 3, 1.5 verse. And the cards 3.5. 4. It's utter nonsense, right? it's complete nonsense. To hit this guy, like to poison attack this guy in Blade Flurry, it's possible, but it's not possible. Like, yeah, it's closer than you would think, but because like on paper it's a good play because we inflict 3 damage, that evens out the weapon, and we trade 1 card in our hand against a shielded minibot who can attack. That's a good trade. That's a good trade on paper. But if you say the life is nearly irrelevant, and if you say the Blade Flurry with the poison carries additional value, what we played was correct, guys. It was simply correct what we played. But what we played later was incorrect for sure. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Oh, and we also had turn 2, by the way. No, we didn't. Like, we had nothing turn 2, right? Oh, we played this very quickly, the turn 2. Look at this. How quick. But yeah, sure. I mean, that was very obvious. Yeah, okay, never mind. So, where are we? Here, turn 4. Yeah, of course, it's the Tomb Pillager. And then, turn 5. Is this where things get interesting? Difficult to say. I mean, Belcher is better because it also soaks up the damage than the dragon. Keep also in mind that the dragon is vulnerable and we would like to deploy the dragon to prep Blade Flurry later, exactly how we did. Now, here's the thing. If you play the Belcher, yes, backstab is killing 2.5. But if you say the Belcher sometimes blocks the damage, the backstab is only worth 2. But in combination with the dragon, we can dragon, backstab and prep Blade Flurry. For example, against a Doctor 6, dragon, backstab, prep Blade Flurry, right? Yeah, sure, that's good, that's good. We played that very well. Now, here's the crucial turn. So, he plays 2 secrets, and this is really, like, we should really take a look at this, because this will definitely increase our playing strength if you do. So, yeah, we attack with the Belcher. That's a correct attack. The reason? Well, the reason is pretty simple. If you attack with a Belcher, usually there will be a noble sacrifice because this deck runs 2 out of 7 secrets are noble sacrifices. And if he plays 1, the chance is already like 30% or that it's noble sacrifice. Yeah, why 30%? Because like the other secrets are never being kept in the hand. Usually noble sacrifice also not. But yeah, let it be something like this. If he plays 2 secrets, well, the chance of it being noble sacrifice or including noble sacrifice is 60% nearly. But from my experience, it's even higher because if he can choose what secrets he would like to play, he would always deploy noble sacrifice first, right? So it's probably in 2 of 3 cases there's noble sacrifice involved. So if noble sacrifice would be involved, would we like to attack? Yeah, sure we would like to attack with this. Not with this, because we cannot attack with this, but sure we want to attack, because if it's noble sacrifice and this is redemption, then the attack is way better. If this is noble sacrifice and this is, let's say, or the other way around, even if this is noble sacrifice and this is redemption, doesn't matter, right? And if one of those is avenge, of course it's better, because if the avenge hits this or this, we get a free blade flurry. But if the avenge hits, like, we kill it collateral with a blade flurry. If this or this, if this or this, we can just backstab it before we do the blade flurry. It's also a free blade flurry then. If the avenge hits this or this, in all three cases we have the avenge dies free to the blade flurry. Okay, let's not talk about it. The attack is obvious. We attack. Okay, but here's the thing. Which one do we want to attack? If it's noble sacrifice, it doesn't matter. But what if it's not? If it's not, there will be... Yeah, I don't know. One of those will be avenge. So, do we like to proc the avenge? Or don't we? And what about redemption? Interesting. What if it's not? What if it's not? Yeah, that's really tricky. What if it's not? I guess we kill the 1/1, right? We kill the 1/1 because, like, if it's not noble sacrifice, there's definitely one avenge in there, 100% nearly. Like, because if 2 out of 6 secrets, then like 2 out of 5 are avenge, and of course, if you play, there will always be one avenge, and the other one can then be redemption, repentance, but repentance is very much unlikelier. But there is repentance, redemption, and muster for battle. Whereas muster is ready for battle. The call to arms, the guy with the flag, yeah, and so. Or do we want to get rid of the day? Hey, it's really time for the break. Like, but if you hit this, the blade flurry hits one more. No, I mean yes or not. Yeah. Because usually it's always better to deplete the divine shield. That's why I'm really curious here at the moment. But it's true that if we do it the other way, if we kill it first and we don't kill any other one, the redemption is really huge. Like, and if we already excluded the chance of it being noble sacrifice by attacking, then we have to assume that redemption is definitely a possibility. Like, there's redemption, repentance, and there's redemption, repentance. Ooh, and we check. No, everything wrong what I said. Like, I mean, not everything, sorry. But the first thing we do is we play the dragon. Okay, we did it. We play first the dragon, now we know it's not repentance. And now it's extremely likely to be noble sacrifice, right? Because now it's 2 out of 6, which makes it, if he plays 2 secrets, more than 2 out of 3 cases. So definitely doing the Belcher attack. But we also just evaluated the one will be avenged, like if it's not noble sacrifice, the one will be avenged, but the other one will be the ready of the battle or redemption. So we definitely have a good reason to play around redemption. And how do we play around redemption? Yes, exactly, we attack this guy. So this must go here. The result would have been this dice. Avenge goes on this or this or this. If it goes on this, everything dies for free. If it goes on this, the same, because then we backstab Blade Flurry, the same result. And if it goes on that, we backstab that guy and Blade Flurry everything. How we played it? He just got a 6-3 Divine Shield for nothing. 5-3, sorry, 5-3. And I even tried to backstab it, but I just tried. Yeah, didn't work out, unfortunately. Because the reason is you can only backstab not damaged minions. The turn was not, I mean, yes, like how it looked incredibly bad. Like it looked like we completely fucked that turn up. But it was actually not that easy in hindsight, to be honest. And what was this then? Well, okay, now of course there's a competitive spirit involved. I mean, that's not rocket science, right? So, what a competitive spirit and 2 other secrets, whereas one of those should be repentance, but none of those should be redemption. Can we say that? Did we already propose Avengers? No, he has it in the hand, right? So we cannot say for sure it's repentance, but we can say for sure there's no sacrifice involved. So I think we made the correct call by simply playing the Belcher and daggering up, that's correct. Competitive spirit, it's the name. And yeah, the next turn, so he played some stuff. We drew Zap, and how should we play that? We know there is competitive spirit, so the only reasonable thing, but I was already completely confused here. But okay, we want to zap this or this. So before we attack, we should not attack because then something else gets avenged. So what we like to do is we want to backstab this guy first. At least we did that. So we... No, not first attack. We should backstab first that guy. Oh, and definitely the teacher, because we want these minions. We don't want spell damage, we want these minions. Yeah. So poison is also okay, but we should definitely backstab that minion. What we also did. I think it's needless to be said that after the avenge hits the shielded mini-bot, that we should zap the shielded mini-bot. And definitely we deploy the poison because we get 1 minion for free. And what we now should do is we should attack with the weapon and then we should trade the dragon to this big fat guy. What we did instead was, yeah, never mind. I'm still curious why he didn't, yeah, okay, he attacked this and this, probably bad attack, right? I mean, he should probably attack with this and this goes face. Especially if he got Tyrion. I mean, then he got us on a 2-turn clock. I think from this moment we actually played this game well. Yeah. I think from that moment we played it well. But, yeah. And we also didn't draw that badly, I have to say. Yeah, okay, but that was like, okay, away with it. So, let's take a look. Whether I need some sleep or something to eat. Well, in fact, it's true. Like I got a little bit terrorized by my daughter last night. Yeah, terrorized. Like she woke up sometime. Like yeah, she was a little bit ill. So yeah, it doesn't sometimes feel that well too. Got waking up during the night very often, but I guess that's the curse. Okay. whether I think that Fan Creeper will replace the Sludge Belcher and TurtleRogue. Probably not. Probably unlikely. You can also opt in to attack the shield of the minibot. Redagger and poison. Yeah. Attack, Redagger and poison. Bring us plus 0.5, but Knife Jugger wreaks havoc. But you're right that this play would be an option if you would have had Teacher. I don't think another 4-drop, no. I don't think another 4-drop. But Teacher. Because then we can Teacher prep Blade Flurry. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and you totally tell him what's up, yeah. That's also for sure, yeah. That's also for sure. But I think if you have the Teacher 100%, you go for that. If you have Teacher prep Blade Flurry, yeah, sure. Yeah, then that's the play. So... What about the English-German thing? Well, usually the German watchers can very well understand English. Even more so because they are usually also gamers. And gamers, well, as a gamer you really will have a hard time if you cannot chat in English, for example. So I think most of the German watchers can understand English regardless very well. And for those who don't, I also speak Dinglish. So it's not even like, I'm probably, like for a German guy it should be, or for a German person it should be probably easier to be able to understand me than a native English speaker, for example. But that doesn't go for the native English speakers, of course. So like they obviously can understand me less. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a secret, right? I've talked about that sometimes. Like, I guess at some point you just have to make your decision. Like, you can either go for trying to incorporate English, but in my opinion, like it felt like that you lose a little bit of your identity if you do so. So. Because the intonations are different, and you, yeah, it's. I'm basically speaking English with. I'm basically speaking English with like German intonations, yeah, and that's yeah, that's the way how I chose it to be. Yeah, I think it's like something which is not that relevant. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, I'm going into my break, guys. And you want to see the deck list. And what about Captain Greenskin? Did he do anything? I can just show you the deck list here. No, it's not. Let me see. Screenshots. Oh, here's the deck list. Is it? Yeah, this is still with Thurston. I really don't know Captain Greenskin, guys. And it's not a troll. I'm really wondering about him. The reason? Well, the reason is so many reasons. So reason number one, Captain Greenskin is not even that insanely bad on his own, right? Provided that you can play him sometimes in curve. Reason number two, okay, that's not a reason, that's simply a fact, whatever. So let's talk about the real reasons. He's looking as the auctioneer. They are both trolls or goblins or whatever they are. That's also not a reason, right? No, but in all seriousness, no, seriously, this guy is gives the weapon +1/+1, and I think this second +1 is better in this deck than in other decks. And the reason for that is that you play double blade theory. I cannot really quantify it, but giving your weapon one more attack is definitely better in this deck than in others. I'm not sure how much better. And this is something I want to try and find out. So the reason why the one attack on your weapon is better in this deck than in others is the Blade Flurry. Now you could say, yeah, but so it means you need to have the Blade Flurry to capitalize on the advantage. But think about it like this. If you don't have the Blade Flurry, it's as good as in other decks. But if you have the Blade Flurry, which probably happens in 40% of the times, the one attack on your weapon is probably, well, it's definitely worth more than one attack on a standard weapon, but how much more? Well, it means it results in one more AoE damage, and one more AoE damage is usually, I don't know, it's usually dealing like 1 to the face and 2 more to minions, I guess. So you have quite a reasonable gain in comparison to one attack on your weapon otherwise. Now you could say, yeah, but we will be able to buff the weapon anyways, but that's not entirely true, right? There are times where we sometimes don't have the buffed weapon, and in those times it's even more important. And if you have the buffed weapon, it's even better, right? Because then he also gives 1 durability. If they play around our equipped weapon, it's also good, because then he gives 1 more attack and we can make the attack right away. Sometimes they don't expect an attack because the weapon is already at 1 charge. Then he gives 1 more charge. But I think the biggest reason is that, okay, so the reason why he is pretty bad is, like, sometimes you don't have a weapon up, right? But I think, I mean, I'm not sure, but as it feels for me, in this deck you nearly always have a weapon up. The reason is that in comparison to other decks, you use your hero power very often turn 2. So other hero decks, because hero powers are usually bad, would try to use the hero power. Well, there are exceptions like a Warlock, for example, but usually other decks try to use the hero power only in 20% of the cases, perhaps, if possible. But Rogue's hero power is not that bad in early game. Also, it's the turn where you put your weapon on. Also, you want to gather cards for combo later, which basically results in you hero powering 80% of the cases in Rogue. And if you dagger up in 80% of the cases, usually by turn 5 you didn't break your weapon. Another thing is that if you eventually poison up at any turn and you use your weapon charge, you will never use the second weapon charge because of Blade Flurry. So it feels for me that in Rogue he could nearly be a curved deploy. But who knows? Well, I'm getting a coffee and I see you in 10-15 minutes.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya? Valera versus Jaina.
Mage.
Watch your
Yeah, prep, keeping that. Auction, no. Pledge, no. Yeah, prep should be okay. I mean, it's usually tempo mage against tempo mage. Prep creates tempo. So, if we answer the tempo mage's tempo with tempo, could be worthwhile. If this is damage. Tomb Pillager is good. And yeah, it's all 4-drop, which makes Doctors 5. Ooh, Fire Blast! 2 mana, 1 damage in the face. That's like... Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
so many options.
We dagger up or what? And nothing but us. For 1 damage. And what does his turn 3 deploy? Flamewaker usually. But he didn't have sorcerers or something. Perhaps you should just backstab it right away. Like backstab it. Hit.
Here we go.
Ah. It's not very clear, but we can still play SI7 with yeah, with like nothing. Like if it's nothing, then it's okay. Yeah. Huh. Or we coin out the pillager. Coin out the pillager.
So many options.
Very tricky. Very tricky. So if we play SI7 next turn pillager, we can play turn 5 Dr. Boom 4. Is that good? But if we coin out the pillager here, the next turn is
This
yeah, not sure about that, to be honest. Like, I would say it's a close call, right? Like, so many difficult decisions in this game.
Thank you. Hey, lights out.
But the Doctor 5 Dream is like, is a big thing, right?
I serve the Fire Lord.
Oh, auctioneer. Ah, yeah.
So many options.
So we can coin out auctioneer prep fan, resulting in auctioneer drawing us 1.5 cards, which is okay. Then we can still play coin Dr. Boom next turn.
I wonder.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I think Dr. Boom creates so much board tempo, and keep in mind that if he plays Mirror Entity and removes Auctioneer, we don't like that. So it's much likelier that if you play Dr. Boom first, that we then will have an Auctioneer which doesn't die, perhaps. Really curious. But yeah.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Best deals. Best deals.
It's time for a little blood.
It should eviscerate, right? I mean, he didn't have Fireball, and Fan of Knives is a little bit, well, nonsense. Fan of Knives is simply nonsense. Sure. Ooh-ha, guys. Ooh-ha. Yeah, the tempo is real, yeah. The tempo is real. Oh, he got a fireball. Yeah, poison the weapon just face, and then we die. He dies next turn unless he freezes our face or he plays Mirror Entity. Option number 1. Option number 2 is simply to get rid of it. I don't see a reason why we should not just get rid of him. 2 options. Option number 1, Fan of Knives, Deadly Poison, and if you draw nothing, that sucks. Well, we could Fan of Knives and see what we get, and then we can still do it. Or we just play the Auctioneer dagger up, hit. What can go wrong if he hit? If he has Fireball, how does it influence? Or Frostbolt ping, but then he cannot still get rid of this one.
I got the best deals anywhere.
No. Not sure. Perhaps we should have Fan of Knives. Poison hit. Perhaps it would have been better, yeah. But who says that he needs to draw a second Fireball? I mean, it was not a necessity that he draws a second Fireball, that's what I'm saying.
Here we go.
Poison, yeah, we can probably just do it. There's no reason not to, if you think about that we already played both option here. Yeah, okay. So let's talk about turn two. Turn two. We had kind of a number of options, but I mean the thing is the following. The thing is so we cannot really hit the worm, right? We cannot really hit him, because if we hit him and he doesn't play a second minion, we cannot backstab it. So what we would have needed to do is not to attack. So what are the options? Option number one, coin SS7 was nonsense, because if we coin SS7, we have an empty turn 3, and even the Tomb Pillager turn 4 doesn't result in a Doctor 5. So that was not good. If we backstab, attack it, okay, so if he doesn't deploy anything else, how would it be? Well, we would backstab the worm. Let's say he plays a random spell. Then we take 2 damage, we would backstab the worm, and we would kill it with the NSI-7. The result, well, it would result in us having 1 life less, because the worm hit for 2 instead of for 1. But for that we get 1 more dagger charge, which is probably even a little bit better. So that's option number 1. Let's say option number 2, he frostbolts our face or something. That's irrelevant, right? Yeah, it's irrelevant. What happens if he plays another minion? Well, if he plays another minion, we backstab the worm and we kill the other one with the SS7, which is obviously better than what we played. So why did we play it like this? Why did we backstab the worm and attack? Well, the reason for that was that we still got the option to deal 2 damage with the SI. But to be honest, if he plays Flamebaker, it's so bad, right? He plays Flamebaker, okay, we cannot handle him. Yeah, it's super bad. Should have not done it. Turn 2 backstab was nonsense. Just dagger up and nothing. Turn 2 would have been better. Turn 3, we had the option to either play 3-3 or 5-4. Whereas the 5-4 gives us the coin back. So in average, the coin for a 5-4 with a coin instead of a 3-3 is better. But it would have crushed our curve a little bit, because like the SI7 would have been a little bit off curve. You could argue we could have comboed him with perhaps potentially coins and such, but if you just deploy him, then he is simply off curve. And there are also random dealing for damage, so I think SI7 there was fine. Turn 4 was okay. Turn 5, that was actually an interesting thing. So we can either coin out Auctioneer to prep Fan. Well, we can assume that the Auctioneer will die. That's a pretty realistic assumption. So if you play the Auctioneer, yes, we draw 1.5 cards, which is average, and then he kills it. But he also has to kill it. On the other hand, if we play Dr. Boom, well, yeah, we can still draw 1.5 cards later, so definitely Dr. Boom. And then there was something about the Frostbolt stuff where we played the Auctioneer for 6 mana. Well, yes, we can also Fan of Knives, but if you draw a dragon, like, what happens if you draw a dragon? What happens if you draw a dragon? What happens if you draw a dragon? Yeah, nothing. Our turn is pretty bad, right? I mean, yes, of course, our 3-3 Belcher is still alive. So we have a 3-3 Belcher instead of a 4-4 and a 3-1. Whereas a 4-4 and a 3-1 is simply more stats. It simply results in having more stats. How much more stats? If you draw a prep, this is insane. How much more stats? How much more stats? 2 more stats. But perhaps not, depending on what we draw. And if you have two more stats, it means also, I'm actually not sure whether we should have played the auctioneer. I think not, right? Because there are 2 options. The one was with the poison and the other one was the auctioneer. So if we fan of knives, and let's say we don't draw anything useful, we would dagger up, poison, attack the guy, and attack with the other one face. Resulting in us having, 2 less life on the board, 2 less resistance on the board, but for that we got 1 more card with the fan of knives. It's not entirely true because we actually played auction instead of poison, so we would have not even had this 1 more card because we would have had poison instead of, a 3-1 weapon instead of a 1-2 weapon. And 2 less resistance on board. So slightly worse, but we still got the auctioneer to eventually draw us cards, which is probably not bad. And if you draw something which is too expensive, well, we can just deploy it next turn. But if you draw something suitable, then it's way better, right? So perhaps you should have played the fan of knives there. Yeah, probably. So what is with this? We didn't draw a prep, unfortunately. So how should we do it? We can play the Blood Mage. This dies immediately also against Master for Battle, which is super bad. So this is obvious and this is, I think, obvious, right? I guess so. Keep in mind that you also have Blood Mage into 5 damage or Blood Mage into Fan of Knives if there is no Master now. Keep in mind that if he plays Master, we can play Fan of Knives in curve and kill it too, which is insane, which is really great. Not sure about the Teacher Keep, by the way. It's not, well, perhaps we should have not done it. We have so many auxiliary minions that we don't need the Teacher as an auxiliary minion. Perhaps we rather want to dig for a prep. So, and then hoping that we get a Dragon Teacher, Blood Mage, Auctioneer anyways. So I think the Teacher Keep is probably suboptimal, especially because this is also a cantrip. So if we also keep this as a cantrip, chances that our hand will get quite expensive are pretty high, and then the Teacher is not doing really well unless we really draw a prep. So keeping the Teacher was probably a mistake. Pretty surely that was a mistake. Yeah, it's pretty safe to assume that this was a mistake, the Teacher Keep. Okay, now we probably get punished for it.
So many options.
Ja, jetzt ist es halt so. Ne? Jetzt ist es halt so. Coin Teacher results in an empty turn next turn. Cannot do that. Coin Teacher and then what? What do we do then? He will never produce like a minion we want to deal 5 damage on, right? Coin Teacher, even if he is 6/6. Here you go. Nobody is toast. Before we play the Teacher, we would have even coined out this, right? Just coining out this, killing this. Oh, we could have traded the coin to kill this. Yeah, of course we should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Not good. Not good. Why didn't I use the coin to kill the 2/2? It's coin 1.5 against 2.5. Complete nonsense. Why didn't I do that? Just coin as I.
Choose soon.
Oh, no.
Instruction begins.
Well, you can Blood Mage fans eviscerate. Or Blood Mage eviscerate Edwin. Phew.
Let me think.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we need to fan. And if we fan... it's 4 for Edwin. You're kidding me, right?
Choose soon.
It could be worse. I'm not sure. At least we got some spell damage deployed. Backstab eviscerate.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Choose soon. Here we go.
Oh, hey, like, yeah, yeah,
Who am I?
Hey, wow, okay, like, ja klar, ja, nee. Hey, like, yeah. Like, yes, sure. I mean, oh.
This guy's
Brotherhood shelter.
I mean, not that the divine favor for 4 or 5 cards would have not been painful enough. Oh. Whoa! Hey.
Put this apple on your head.
None may steal our souls. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
You cannot even do all of it.
I wonder.
Here we go. Here we go.
Even killing this dude is completely unreasonable. Probably not killing the shielded mini-bot snowballed a little bit.
I wonder. Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
Zep would be... Oh, Zep wins, by the way. Zep wins. Come on, Zep! Ooh! Yes, you only have to believe on... yeah, blessing of... Yeah. He already played Blessing of Kings, right? There's no... Oh, he also played Keeper of Uldadarman. Like, no way we play around that, right? Yeah, no way. Yeah, we have to deploy Dr. Boomian. That's like, it's not even close. I mean, like Dr. Boomian, we only have 5 drops in our hand. Of course we do that, yeah. Second Blessing of Kings. And then he also needs something else. This is nonsense. Yeah. Ooh, guys, if you say, I'm still looking quite bad because 7 cards. But yeah, I mean, that we stabilized like this, it's already very... we could not expect stabilizing like this. But, yeah. Another keeper or what? No, just this one again. Yeah, I cannot do anything about this. This divine shield. Ooh. Ah, very good. And we already used both zaps. 6 damage. Taking 6 damage is never possible. Huh. No, it's not looking good. There's no way we tank the damage. We tank the damage, kill it. This can attack the Belcher already. Anyways,
So many options. Choose soon.
These two can kill the Belcher. Never. Cannot hit this, right? Naja, we tried.
Let me think.
At least we tried. Nope. Nope, 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 guys. That's not it. That is not it. No way, right? No.
I give up.
Well met.
Well, that's sure. I mean, no, let's queue again that we can play him again. That would be really great. But no. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, after we hit, yeah, we also I think we misplayed like with the coin. That was unreasonable. We should have just coined as I saw it too late. A little bit. So let's just go through it. So yeah, against cooldown. Yeah, let's go just shortly through it. So first of all, we kept Violet Teacher, and keeping Violet Teacher in the starting hand was a mistake. I commented on that directly afterwards, but it was too late by then already. So we kept the Violet Teacher, that was a stupid thing. Turn 2, we dagger up and hit the minibot, that's standard. And turn 3, yeah, here's turn 3. Like, coin into Teacher is absolutely unreasonable, because then he can Blessing of Kings and kill Violet Teacher, and then it's horrible. So we never do that, but we could coin SI. The downside is that we cannot, of course, like Teacher coin something or Blood Mage coin Fan of Knives, but we kill this for the coin, and coin is 1.5 and this is 2.5. Obviously we do that. Yeah, there was also one other play we could have taken. Like we could have also, yeah, something like also next turn. Like next turn there was something about the. Next turn there was something about here, like here we could have also played, but I opted out. Like we could have also played Blood Mage into Eviscerate, but if we play Blood Mage into Eviscerate, we lose the Blood Mage Fan of Knives option, and the Blood Mage Fan of Knives is our board clear, so Blood Mage into Eviscerate seems to be pretty fishy, so we should not do that. Actually, like we opted in to play the Teacher, and I think that's also simply correct. We could also play the Belcher, but then the 2-2 has a too good attack, and after he plays this, we have to play this, that's obvious. Yeah, he played Divine Favor, obviously Divine Favor for 4 or 5 cards breaks us. Here, the fan of knives stuff. I think the rest was being played fine. I mean, we also nearly seized it. Oh yeah, we were actually like, yeah, I mean, ha ha ha. Yeah, here, what is this by the way? He didn't do anything. We should, if he does do nothing, we should perhaps even play this guy. Is correct or not? Yeah, I guess so. We also need to cycle get something else. Yeah, here, yeah, what the fuck? I mean, oh right, we wanted also to take a look at this turn. Yeah, we can probably take a look at this turn later. So let's take, yeah, let's do it like this, because there is, there was a consideration what to do in that turn after he played Dr. Boom, and that was actually a quite interesting turn. So I would like to talk about this later. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. So we already played the auction here, but that was really an interesting turn, like what to play here. So let's do that later.
Buying or selling.
So the idea is if you also play this, we can also contest something like this better. But yeah, let's see. If this, he takes this, we can trade it now, dagger up and attack it, but we can also just poison and attack it. If we poison and attack it, we have a +2 weapon.
So many options.
Poison attack is average, SS7 is minus average, and sacrificing the blood mage is also below average, right?
I wonder.
Yeah. So perhaps you should just play the poison and kill it. Keep in mind that next turn you could say, yeah, we can just dagger up and nothing, and the next turn poison SI, but it's not really like this, because obviously otherwise we cannot get rid of this one. So we could have daggered up and just hit face, then he attacks this, and then we can what? Poison SI this and kill the other one. But there is no other one for 3 mana, which is 3/3 besides the fast here. Not sure. I think the poison is just about right. Yeah. This is also not 3, this is 4, so that doesn't really influence. Yeah, we play poison, play SI7, doesn't really matter.
Pay attention, class.
More souls.
It's not that clear. It's really not that clear. But poison also stays mana efficient.
I wonder.
But against Rhinologue it's not that easy anyways. Belcher is in curve. 8 mana could be dragon. We could consider playing Zep SI then.
So many possibilities. Most of the time.
If he plays a dragon, perhaps you need to consider that. Well, it will simply come again bigger than he has been before. But we also have double zap. Keeping the knife for the fan, for the blade flurry.
So many options.
The dragon, if you place the dragon again, it's off curve. Unless you also abusive sergeants the other one. We don't want to backstab for obvious reasons. If you backstab, we don't have the backstab for the auctioneer. Yeah, that must be superior because we also get a 1/1 minion for free, and that should make it positive. That should make the play positive.
Choose soon.
Yeah.
Instruction begins.
This guy's toast.
We can debate whether we want to backstab that guy. We get a 1/1 minion, but that plays into MC tag. So that's not good. We lose the backstab for the auctioneer. Yeah, but on the other hand, we also don't make us targetable by abusive sergeant. Close call. Close call. But if we do it, we are way more vulnerable to Hellfire, so it's nonsense. We should not do it. Even in such a position, we are Hellfireable.
I wonder.
So we are already quite committed. The 5/4s are very key in this matchup. That we get the 5/4s, which give us a coin, and then we can play this guy. That's really key. If you don't get this, it's not very cool. Hellfire? I guess. Could have we avoided Hellfire? Not really. Not a really way around Hellfire here. Now he can tap Dragon. No. If he taps Dragon, we can zap it, then we burns a card. Poo poo poo. Poo poo poo. Yeah.
So many options.
The auctioneer is not really appealing, is he? Fan of Nice, I'm not sure about that.
Excuse me. He's too far.
No. No Lothaps today. The dragon is sleeping. Yeah, you have to do it.
I got the
I
best
mean,
deals anywhere.
We got board control a little bit. He has 10 cards, but we can play cantrip. Incurve next turn. It's not that bad. Could be better, could be worse.
So many possibilities.
I mean, we have Incurve next turn and 2 cantrips. So that will make us able to draw through our entire deck, which is contesting out of 15 cards, 14 after we drew, 13 Fan of Knives, 12 as a Drake, 11 Auctioneer, 10 Auctioneer, 9 Auctioneer, and another 5 turns. So we will definitely draw through the entirety of our deck for sure. Still preps in there, so 100% just digging through the deck. And he needs to Shadow Flame because we forced him to do so. A Dark One goes on the Slime, which is very, very weird. Tap as last action. Yeah. So yeah, that was all good. Like the attack was standard. This was a bad Shadow Flame for him because he needed to do it because of the Auctioneer, or he thought he would need to do it. But we draw through the entirety of our deck anyways. Dark Moon was nonsense. Yeah, Acid Drake, Tomb Pillager, next turn Tomb Pillager something, and then Auctioneer after we drew the preps also for the Fan of Knives. We will also eventually draw Blade Fury at some point, but definitely also getting this additional card for additional options. Keep in mind that if we expand the board like this, it's also not bad. We got Spell Power, we get coins for this. We have a full next turn with these. We will eventually draw 2 preps and Blade Flurries, so all good. All good. Oh. And this of course will then deliver another coin, and then we have definitely the option to draw through our entire deck. Not that there are so many minions in it left, so he will probably fatigue us, but we tried. Okay, twisting us up, and the coin for us. Okay, now his removal goes empty. Hellfire out, Shadow Flame, and Twisting Nether out. This is the entirety of his removal. There's nothing left. So this and this. We should keep this for preps. As I said, we draw through the entirety of our deck anyways. So there's little, and we will probably do the auction next time for sure. So there's literally no reason to cycle this. Like really, no reason. Like why should we? Or should we? We could draw those now. Why should we?
Thank you. This guy's toast.
We could have drawn Dr. Boom or what? It's still utility, right? With double prep in this deck, or not? Not that clear. But we can just expand the board now, right? There's only Demon Fire left. So we can just expand the board as we like. 12 or what was it? Okay, 12 and we can expand the board.
My shield for Argus.
Auctioneer, Violet Teacher, Coin 9, Blade Flurry 8. Perhaps even drawing the prep then. Let's do that. He didn't have any AoE, right? I hope we are right about that. We could draw also preps. If we don't draw them, okay, whatever, then we just do the Blade Flurry. But if you also draw the prep, we definitely also go for a prep Fan of Knives first.
I'm ready to
So we couldn't draw a prep. Yeah.
Too soon. I'm ready to
We still have Demon Wrath, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, we should not play it. We still have 7 cards. There's no reason to play it. If we play this and this, we get 3 cards deeper. But is it an issue? We are at 7 cards. We have the Auctioneer online. Even if he kills the Auctioneer, we will be at 6 cards, 5 cards, 4 cards. No way that we played the prep here, but we could have drawn it earlier and played prep fan before the Belcher would have died. Doesn't matter actually, doesn't matter. Would have not even been that great. I mean, keep also in mind that we produced 4 of these small dudes. Basically playing 4 spells, producing 4 of these small dudes. So really cool to have these around. And keep in mind that these were all for free. Free of cost. For nothing, we just got them because we played the double coin thing. This is what I meant with the Tomb Pillagers are the key card in this matchup. You need them because then you get coins and you can capitalize on the coins by getting a lot of cards or by getting a lot of these dudes. Both of it being very good. Yeah, that's yeah, you could argue Reno Jackson without Reno, but it was not the Reno Jackson, guys. Like, even if you would have played the Reno Jackson, we just had the entire board control. It was just that we forced his board removal out, if you want to say so,